Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jason Gaddy, and I just read two articles, one of which will answer the prayer to bodybuilders everywhere, and the other one will answer the prayer to kids with learning disabilities or people that have average IQs and want to get ahead. And if you combine these two, you would basically have a superhuman. So let's talk about it for a second. Scientists have discovered and I believe it's an injectable, like a serum or whatever. You could tell I was born in the 70s. They got a serum, and basically they inject it, and it makes your body produce IGF-1, the rate of a teenager, for the rest of your life. And what that does is it gives your body the ability to regenerate and regenerate and regenerate, and it increases your life expectancy up to 200 years, or 200 years is going to be the average, I'm sorry, life expectancy if you were to get this injectable. You know, let's talk about the problems with that I could just think of off the top of my head. First would be, you know, if you were to get Alzheimer's, living 200 years with Alzheimer's, that would almost be like a prison sentence. Secondly, you know, something like rheumatoid arthritis or something where your body's just basically breaking down. I mean, you would be in a bad way for 200 years, and you know, I don't think most people would want to live through that. I don't think a lot of people would. I think people would just end it with that much pain. But the second article I read is talking about they've got they're working on a pill. They were going to do, like with surgery, where they insert a chip into your brain and make you you know, have an IQ of 200 or whatever the top is, 205 or 2 whatever. I thought 200 was the highest, but I heard somebody had a 205, so maybe it's not. But anyways, basically they would bump your IQ up to 200, and you would be connected to the internet. You would have all the information on the internet, and the majority of the information you would know would come from Wikipedia. So as fast as you could think about something, you would know it. And you know, that sounds cool. I mean, we've all seen The Matrix, where he's like, I want to know, you know, Taekwondo, or you know, the girl's like, I want to know how to fly a helicopter, and they just upload it. You know, it sounds really cool, and I don't know if it would work like that or not. But I know a lot of really smart people, and the majority of them have to do things to take the edge off because they can't deal with the thoughts that go on in their head, because the majority of the time they're very bleak, and meaning, you know, not good, very a macabre outlook on life. And I was discussing this with a friend of mine, and he was saying, you know, as good as that sounds, you should check out the suicide percentages. People that commit suicide, how many of them have really high IQs, and evidently the number is astounding. So it's something that you would have to deal with. But you know, if you were a conspiracy theorist, and there are quite a few conspiracy theorists out there, you know, you could say, hey, they're building androids out of us. Like, they're skipping the whole mechanical AI thing. They're going straight for the biological, that's self-aware and self-correcting, and that's what they're going to do with our future. So I don't know. I mean, and one of the things that scares me the most, I guess, with the extended life thing, I can't remember if I've already said this or not, but that will actually pass on to your kids too. So, you know, if you get this injection, and then you father or mother, I guess you would say, a child, that would also go into the fetus, and they also will have a life expectancy of 200 years. And so I don't know how much research is going to go into this before they start shooting people up with this stuff. I've talked to my wife about it, and she's like, I don't want to live to be 200. And, you know, I've thought about it myself, and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind, you know, living for 200 years just to see how things go and whatnot. I'm sure a 200-year-old man walking around the beach in a Speedo would probably be quite the sight to see. But, you know, Alzheimer's runs in my family. So, you know, I would have to opt, obviously I would have to also opt for the chip. And being that intelligent, you really, the article even touches on this. You really have to be aware that relationships that you're in will change, because you'll be so much smarter than the people around you, and you know, you don't want to have to explain everything to everybody. On top of that, typically people with higher IQs, relationships don't mean as much because they're trivial at best, because people come and go, and you know, a lot of really intelligent people don't have a lot of loved ones or family members around them. They might have colleagues, but you know, it changes the way you feel about relationships totally. So, you know, that's something else that you would have to think about. And I don't know, you know, if they can throttle the chip, like, okay, listen, we're gonna, you know, the max is a 200 IQ. Let's say you're cruising at, the average IQ is 100. Let's say you're cruising at 100 and you want to bump your IQ just, you know, 50%. So you want like 150 IQ. I don't know if they could do that. It sure would be cool if they could throttle that, like, you know, a tuner program for a truck or something. But there's a whole lot going on, and it's all like within the next 5 years we're going to be seeing this. So, but yeah, unlimited IGF to live 200 years, and basically an unlimited IQ connected to the internet. So anybody see any problems with this at all? Anybody see the good in it, the bad? Leave a comment down below, you know, and let me know what you think about it. I think it could be a very, very good thing, and just like everything else, it can be a very, very bad thing. It's like, you know, you could take a brick and, you know, throw it through a window and destroy something, you know, or you could take it and build a school or a church or something like that. I mean, it could be used however you would want it to be used. And I think it's kind of like money. It would make you more of who you are, you know, on the inside, deep down. I don't know, but let me know what your thoughts are. Maybe I'm way off base with this, and I've got really, really intelligent followers, so I'm sure somebody will have some very, very good insight on this. So thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Make sure you like and share the video, thumbs up the video, and I'll see you probably tomorrow with some other shenanigans that's just happened to be bouncing around in my head. All right, bye.